All right, so you know those $2 bills?
Mm-hmm.
The ones you find every once in a while, and you're like, wait,
Yeah.
is this worth more than $2?
Or is this my lucky day?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's been so much talk online about $2 bills being valuable, and we're going to see if those rumors are true.
Okay.
For this deep dive.
All right.
We're going to become like $2 bill detectives.
I like it.
We have a YouTube video from FOX43 News.
Okay.
And we have an online article that breaks down like all the things about $2 bills.
Gotcha.
By the end of this, you'll be able to assess the value of any $2 bill
I'm ready.
you come across. So let's jump right in. The YouTube video, they interview an expert.
Okay.
And he says straight up, like, the government still prints $2 bills.
Right.
So they're not like...
They're not rare.
Inherently rare.
Exactly.
He even says you're probably better off spending it on breakfast.
Right.
Yeah.
Just use it.
But then they talk about how older bills and unique serial numbers are where the real value lies.
Okay.
And they even share the story about a gas station worker who found a $2 bill.
Oh, wow.
That was worth $400.
What?
Because it had a serial number ending in 8
Right.
after all zeros.
Oh, so a very specific serial number.
So then we go to this online article, and they have a whole chart that shows the value of $2 bills based on the series and the year.
Oh, wow.
And I was looking at this chart, and I was like, whoa.
Really?
Some of these are worth a lot of money.
Whoa. Like, how much are we talking?
An $18.90 $2 bill in uncirculated condition can be worth over $4,500.
Wow. That's a big difference.
I know.
From $2.
But they emphasize that condition is key.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it can't just be any $18.90 $2 bill.
Right. An uncirculated bill is like...
Pristine condition.
Pristine. It's like it just came off the printing press.
Brand new.
Brand new, yeah.
Never been used.
Never seen the light of day.
It's like the holy grail for collectors.
Okay, so condition.
Yeah.
Is huge.
Huge.
But even circulated bills can hold value.
Yes.
Depending on other factors.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like the serial number.
Oh, right. Yeah, the serial number.
So the article gets into like all the things that can make a serial number special.
Like what?
Like low numbers, specific patterns.
Right.
They even mention star notes.
Star notes.
So star notes are like replacement notes that they print when there's an error in the original print run.
Oh, so they're like fixing a mistake.
Yes.
Okay.
And so that star at the end of the serial number means that it's a rarer.
Oh, so it's like a replacement.
A little special edition.
Yeah. And so it makes it more valuable.
So a printing mistake can make it worth more.
It's so crazy.
That's interesting.
Like you think a mistake would make it worth less.
Right. You think it'd be like, oh, they messed up.
Yeah.
This is worthless.
Right.
But no, in the world of collecting, it's the opposite.
The imperfections are what make things valuable.
Because it's unique.
Yes, because it's unique.
Nobody else has it.
Exactly. So let's say you have a $2 bill.
Okay.
What should you actually look for?
Yeah. What are the steps?
Okay. So first, check the year and series.
Okay.
Remember that 1890 series?
Yeah, that's a big one.
That's a big one.
Okay.
Then check the condition.
Okay.
Is it crisp?
Right.
And clean?
Yeah.
Has it been folded? Wrinkled?
Okay.
And then examine that serial number. Is there anything unique about it?
Right.
Low numbers.
Okay.
Patterns. A star symbol.
Right.
Now, here's the thing. Even if your bill isn't from the 1890 series.
Right.
Or in perfect condition.
Yeah.
Don't assume it's worthless.
Don't just check it.
The article gives this example of a $2 bill with this unique serial number.
Okay.
It was like L.
Okay.
And then a bunch of zeros and then an 8.
Wow.
And then a star.
Okay.
And it sold for over $1,600.
Really?
Even though it was in poor condition.
Wow. So even an imperfect bill.
It just shows you never really know.
Right. You never know
what you might have.
Yeah.
It's worth taking a closer look.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So we've learned that age condition.
Yeah.
And serial numbers are key factors. But I'm curious about the history of the $2 bill itself.
Okay.
Like, why are certain series, like that 1890 series, so valuable?
Yeah. Why that one?
Well, to understand that, we need to go back in time.
Okay.
And like delve into the history of this bill.
All right, let's do it.
So the 1890 series, also known as Treasury notes, were unique in their design.
Okay, how so?
They featured the portrait of James McPherson, who was a Civil War general.
Interesting.
And this was different from like the usual presidents.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't a president.
That we usually see on bills.
Right, usually it's like Washington or Lincoln.
Exactly. Yeah. And so this, along with their age and their scarcity, makes them super valuable today.
So it's not just about the age.
Right.
It's about the historical context.
Yes.
The unique features.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now I'm curious about those printing errors.
Yep.
What kinds of errors should we be on the lookout for?
Right, and like how much can they affect the value?
Right, so there's a bunch of different printing errors.
Oh, really? Like what?
They can be subtle,
okay,
like misalignments,
okay,
or more dramatic,
all right,
like double strikes or ink smudges.
Double strike. What is that?
So like, you know how there's the printing plate?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine it striking the paper twice.
Okay.
So you get like a shadowy or overlapping image.
Oh, wow.
And those are super rare.
Okay.
And super valuable.
So those are the ones to look out for.
Yeah.
All right.
So we've covered a lot.
Yeah, we have.
Age, series, conditions.
Serial numbers.
Serial numbers.
Serial numbers.
Star notes.
Star notes.
Printing errors.
Printing errors. It's a lot.
It's a lot to remember.
But the key is to just approach it with curiosity and a keen eye.
Right.
Don't just glance at your $2 bill.
Yeah.
Really take the time to examine it.
Yeah.
You might be surprised.
Yeah. Good advice.
By what you discover.
Okay.
So, we've learned like what to look for on a $2 bill.
Yeah.
But like, how do we actually figure out how much those things are worth?
Right. Is there like a price guide? Yeah. Like, is there a Kelley Blue Book?
Right. Exactly.
For $2 bills?
Yeah, well, there are actually a few resources you can use.
Okay.
Online price guides.
Okay.
Auction records are a great place to start. Okay. Websites like eBay, heritage auctions.
Okay.
Even like specialized currency forums can give you a sense of what similar $2 bills have sold for.
Okay. So just kind of look around online.
Yeah, do some research.
See what's out there.
Exactly.
But with so much information online.
Right.
How do we know?
Yeah.
Like, what's accurate?
How do you know what to trust?
Yeah.
It's a great question.
Yeah.
It's always a good idea.
Yeah.
To cross-reference information from multiple sources.
So don't just rely on one website.
Right. Exactly. Don't just take one website as gospel.
Yeah.
Look for consistency in the pricing trends.
Okay. So look at a bunch of different places.
Exactly. Yeah.
And see if the numbers kind of match up.
Right. If you're seeing like wildly different numbers, that might be a red flag.
Okay. What if we want like a more expert opinion?
Yeah. If you think you have something really valuable, consulting a professional appraiser is a good idea.
So how do we even find a reputable appraiser?
Yeah. Where do you even begin?
I wouldn't know where to start.
Right. Well, professional organizations like the American Numismatic Association or the Professional Numismatics Guild are great resources for finding certified appraisers in your area.
Okay.
So they can actually look at your bill in person and give you an assessment.
Yeah. Are there other options?
Yeah. What if you're not looking to sell?
Right. What if I just kind of want to learn more about it?
Yeah. Your local coin and currency shop can be a valuable resource.
Okay.
They might not offer like a formal appraisal.
Okay.
But they often have knowledgeable staff.
Okay.
Who can share insights.
Yeah.
And even point you in the right direction.
Cool. I like that. Like local option.
Yeah, it's good to have.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to talk to someone.
Right, exactly.
Face to face.
Yeah, and it's good to build relationships with local dealers.
Okay, so let's say we've done our research.
Okay.
Maybe even talked to an appraiser, and we're pretty sure we have a $2 bill that's worth more than face value.
Great. What do we do?
Yeah, what do we do?
Well, you have a couple options.
Okay.
You could choose to keep it.
Okay.
Enjoy it as part of your collection.
Yeah.
Appreciate its historical significance and, the potential for it to appreciate in value.
Yeah. So like an investment.
Yeah, like an investment. Yeah. Especially if it's a rare bill.
Right.
In good condition.
Okay.
Or if you're more interested in the financial gain, you could explore selling it to a collector.
Yeah.
Or through an auction.
Ooh, an auction.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, get a bidding war going.
Yeah, I could see myself getting really into that.
Right.
But I also like the idea of just like keeping it.
Keeping it, yeah.
It's like a little piece of history.
It's a personal decision.
Yeah.
Some people find satisfaction in owning something rare and valuable, and other people prefer to capitalize on its market value.
Right.
There's no right or wrong answer.
Yeah, this whole thing is making me want to go through all my old stuff and see if I have any...
Go on a treasure hunt.
Hidden treasures.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we talked about that gas station worker who found that $2 bill with $400.
Right, yeah, lucky guy.
What are the odds of that happening?
It's definitely a lucky find.
Yeah.
But it's a good reminder that these discoveries do happen.
Right.
Sometimes valuable items are hidden in plain sight.
I like that. Hidden in plain sight.
It just takes a keen eye.
Yeah.
And a little bit of knowledge to recognize them.
You know, it makes you wonder how many people have valuable $2 bills tucked away.
Sitting in their wallet.
And they don't even know.
They have no idea.
I know.
That's why it's so important to take a closer look. Do your research.
Yeah.
Understand what factors contribute to a bill's value.
Okay, so we've talked about the resources for like figuring out a $2 bill's worth and like what to do if you find one that's valuable.
Right.
But I want to circle back to something you said earlier about the psychology of collecting.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why are people so drawn to collecting things?
Right. Whether it's like rare currency stamps. Or like
ball cards.
Beanie Babies.
Yeah, Beanie Babies.
Like, what is the appeal?
It's a fascinating phenomenon with deep psychological roots.
Okay.
For some people...
It's the thrill of the hunt.
Oh, the thrill of the hunt.
Yeah, the excitement of searching for acquiring rare or unusual items.
It's like a treasure hunt.
Yeah, it is like a treasure hunt.
Yeah.
And there's a sense of accomplishment.
Okay.
When you complete a set or fill in a gap in your collection.
Right, it's like solving a puzzle.
Yeah, exactly. It's that a puzzle.
Okay, so there's that.
Yeah.
What else?
For other people, it's a way to connect with history.
Okay.
Like holding a tangible piece of the past. Whether it's an ancient coin or a vintage photograph, can evoke a sense of wonder and awe.
So it's like owning a piece of a story.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a story in your hand.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What other motivations are there?
Well, there's also the social aspect.
Okay.
Collecting often brings people together who share a common interest.
Yeah, like a community.
Yeah, it creates a community.
Yeah.
A sense of belonging.
It's like a secret society.
Right.
Of enthusiasts.
Yeah, exactly.
And we can't forget the aesthetic appeal.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
Like some things are just
beautiful.
beautiful to look at.
Whether it's the intricate details of a vintage watch or the vibrant colors of a rare butterfly specimen.
Yeah, so it's like...
Yeah, these items can be visually stunning.
It's like intellectual stimulation.
Yeah.
Historical appreciation. Social connection.
Right.
And aesthetic enjoyment.
Yeah, it's quite a package.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's this multifaceted nature of collecting that makes it such a compelling and enduring human activity.
Yeah, it's really interesting to think about like the psychology behind it.
Right. It's not just about the objects.
It's not just about the stuff.
It's about the emotions.
Yeah.
The motivations that drive people to seek them out. Preserve them.
Yeah.
And share them with others.
It's about the stories behind the objects.
Absolutely.
The connections they represent. The meaning and purpose they bring to our lives.
Well said.
I love that.
Yeah.
So we've learned a lot about $2 bills.
We have.
From their history and value to the psychology of collecting.
Right.
But there's still so much more to explore.
Always more to learn.
In the final part of our deep dive, we're going to delve into some of the more nuanced aspects of $2 bill collecting, including tips for preservation and how to navigate the world of buying and selling.
The buying and selling, yeah.
All right. So we've been talking about all these like pristine bills and stuff.
Right, yeah.
What happens if you find a $2 bill that's like damaged?
What if it's ripped or torn or...
Yeah. Does that mean it's automatically worthless?
Yeah, that's a great question. And it's a common concern for collectors.
Okay.
While condition is a major factor in a bill's value, damage doesn't always make it worthless.
Okay, so even if it's torn or has a stain,
exactly,
it could still have value.
The extent and the type of damage are important.
Okay.
Like a small tear might not impact the value as much as like a large stain.
Right.
Or if a piece is missing.
Gotcha. So it's not black and white.
It's not a deal breaker necessarily.
What other factors come into play when you're like assessing a damaged bill?
You always have to consider those key factors we talked about.
Right.
Age, serial number.
Okay.
So a damaged bill from a rare series like the 1890s with a unique serial number could still be worth something.
So it's almost like the damage becomes part of its story.
Exactly. It adds character. It makes it even more unique.
Okay, so if you find a damaged $2 bill, don't just toss it aside.
Don't throw it away.
It might still be worth something.
It's worth getting an expert opinion.
Yeah, get it checked out.
Exactly.
Now, shifting gears a bit, I'm curious about your thoughts on the future of the $2 bill.
Okay.
Do you think it'll always be around?
That's a good question. You know, we talked about how it's been discontinued and reintroduced throughout history.
Yeah, like it has this back and forth relationship.
Yeah, it can't quite make up its mind.
With being mainstream versus like a collector's item.
It occupies a unique space in American currency.
It's not as common as a $1 or $5 bill.
Right.
But it's still being printed.
Exactly.
I think that mystique contributes to its appeal.
Definitely. And, you know, whenever I use a $2 bill, people always have a reaction.
They're always like, whoa.
Yeah, they're like, what is this?
Yeah, what is this?
Right. It's like a little piece of novelty.
Yeah.
In our everyday transactions.
That's fun.
Yeah, it disrupts the norm.
Yeah.
And it reminds us that even in familiar things, there could be hidden stories and surprises.
This whole deep dive has really like opened my eyes to that. It's not just about the potential monetary value.
Right.
It's about looking closer.
Yeah.
Appreciating the history, the craftsmanship, and the unexpected connections we can find.
Well said. It's about cultivating a sense of curiosity and wonder.
I like that. Yeah. Not just with $2 bills, but with the world around us.
Everything, exactly.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave our listeners with a final thought.
Okay.
If you happen to come across a $2 bill, don't just take it at face value.
Right.
Take a moment to examine it.
Closely.
Consider its journey. You might be surprised by what you discover.
And remember, the value doesn't have to be measured in dollars and cents.
Right.
The real treasure is the knowledge you gain, the stories you uncover, and the joy of exploration.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Thanks.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, this was fun.